The guy could tell right away that the girl in front of him was someone who'd been doing good deeds for years. He was the one and only mystery box boss, and he only recognized two kinds of customers, those glowing with golden light good people and those wrapped in dark energy bad people. Other than that, no matter if you're some big shot official or a filthy rich tycoon, if you wanna buy his boxes, forget it. The girl asked him what was inside the boxes. He just shrugged and said, anything and everything, in the cockiest tone possible, which made her dad instantly annoyed. But the girl quickly stopped her dad, saying she wanted to try one. The man reminded her, make a wish before you buy it. It might just work. She listened, pressed her hands together, and wished for her grandpa to get better. After she paid, the man suddenly felt a huge surge of energy rush into his body, because every time he sold a box, he got stronger. If he sold 3,000, he could break free from this world and become something greater. Counting the one she just bought, he'd sold 2,994. 6 more, and he'd be the boss of this world. The girl opened the box and found nothing but a rotten tree root. She immediately asked what it was. He told her it was a divine medicine. Her dad scoffed right away, calling him a fraud. But the man knew damn well it was a mythical root that could cure anything. He told the girl, the thing you've been wishing for in your heart will echo back sooner or later. The girl thought of her wish and asked excitedly, so if grandpa takes this, he'll get better? Her dad, worried she was being too gullible, tried to drag her away to look around somewhere else. But she pouted and insisted on buying another one. Her dad couldn't resist her, so he agreed. This time, she wished for her dad's company to bounce back from bankruptcy. But before she could pay, the man suddenly said the second box would cost more. Her dad flared up, telling her, we're not broke, but that doesn't mean we should get ripped off like this. Still, the girl seemed enchanted, refusing to back down. Her dad gave in and stopped trying to stop her. She happily paid. The man felt another surge of power, and she got her box. Inside was a rare computer design blueprint. At first, her dad brushed it off, but once he looked closer, he realized it contained high-tech product designs. If his company made even one of them, not only could they avoid bankruptcy, they could skyrocket into being a world leader. But the man just told her, your luck's average, you only got some worthless stuff. Her dad was stunned. This kind of tech could flip the entire industry, yet this guy called it worthless? People around them started whispering, guessing he was just a shill her dad hired, and mocking him. But the girl trusted him completely and asked how much the third box would cost. This time he said, 1 million. She froze, but her dad, tasting success, whipped out his phone and said, forget 1 million, even 10 million or 100 million, I'll buy it. But the man blocked the payment and said, my boxes can't be bought on someone else's behalf. You don't qualify. The girl had no choice but to pay 1 million from her own savings. This time, she wished to meet her true love. When she opened the box, inside was nothing but an old, tattered book. She looked surprised. The crowd burst out laughing. Her dad looked stunned. Quantum computers were at least science-related, but martial arts manuals? That was just a scam. But the girl was already hooked, flipping through the book and trying out the moves. She focused all her energy into her palm and struck at a trash can across the way. To everyone's shock, the trash can exploded. Now the whole crowd went wild, pushing forward, desperate to buy a box. The man shouted, his voice shaking everyone's heads, none of you are qualified. Even the girl, wanting a fourth box, was stopped. His rule was, 3 boxes max per person per day, and his stall's location changed daily. If you wanted another shot, it all came down to fate. The girl had no choice but to leave, reluctant and unwilling. Right then, a rich kid showed up with his secretary. The man recognized them instantly. One was the son of a tycoon he'd turned down before, and the other was his ex-wife, who'd abandoned him and their child for money. When the rich kid heard someone had opened a martial arts manual, he dropped his arrogant act and begged the man if he could buy one too. The man studied him and saw he was covered in black energy, a textbook bad guy. So he said yes. The rich kid made his wish, for his father to die so all the family wealth would be his. By the time the man sold his 2,997th box, his body was already invincible. But when the rich kid opened his box, a thick black smoke shot straight into the sky. What the hell did he just unleash?